it's recording, is it?
Yeah, it is. We just watched Brokeback Mountain.
I mean, the last line is Jack, I swear. And he's like freezing in the shirt and he's a postcard.
They're just meant to be together.
It's so...
Why can't people just be together?
Jack.
I thought you were putting on the music.
We're gonna have to start this over because I want to laugh.
Turn it down.
Listen to that. He was a friend of mine.
Oh, things were like so sudden. Like all of a sudden, Jack was just dead.
Excuse me. All of a sudden, they were doing it in the tent.
Yeah, and it was so angry. And then the best line in that movie was,
Sometimes I miss you. No.
"Oh, this horse has no reins." Oh.
No, he's like, well, this is a ride in. This one has no reins. I know which one you're talking about though. And then when Jack was like, sometimes I miss you. You have no idea how hard it gets. I was like,
yeah. Fuck you.
of course. He meant me. I was like, sorry. And oh my god, and then he's like, when he's like had that whole speech thing, you know, when he was wearing that really ugly jacket and he looked at the village people mustache. Oh, I'm sorry. I know. And he was like, I can't make it on high altitude once or twice a year. And I was like, he was like, oh god, I can't even describe it. How's this music doing for you?
It needs to be quieter.
Well, I don't have the volume, you do. Do you want me to pause it?
No.
I think it sets the mood. Can you rest your head again? Because I was like being my headrest. What was your favorite part?
My favorite part.
Oh, fuck.
My favorite part was.
That freaking movie. Did things go good for any little girl?
Flashback. We did a flashback. And he was like, Jack, you're sleeping like a horse.
I can't protect him. I was actually leaving. That's the last time they saw each other.
They had this big fight.
It's like, just poured out his heart. And Ennis. Why did you talk?
Ennis.
Why did you tell him you loved him?
Jack was my favorite. Jack was just so honest.
Oh, he actually said what he was feeling, and freaking Ennis never told him that he loved him. And then she's like imagining Ennis like hugging him when really he's not coming back. He was like, I'll see you in the morning. He won't. Oh. But that was really sad, you're right. The standing on the horse, they're sleeping like a horse. Are you listening to his song? His whole movie.
It's just one of
Who
the
directed
things.
it? They need help.
And they loved each other so much.
Ennis.
Just
Ennis. What the fuck?
Ennis just has this problem with like sharing his feelings.
Ennis. Well, they both had issues. What? Jack had
Jack
daddy
just,
issues.
oh, Jack had anger issues.
Like, damn, you son of a bitch. I was like,
Oh, but I was like, damn, you grew up here. Oh, fuck. And his stupid wife. Jack's wife is so freaking heartless.
I know, she's like, he got hit in the face. He drowned in his own blood.
Yeah. So he wants to be buried here.
It is probably a fake place. Oh, thanks, bitch. Frick. Like, he's dead and she's still insulting him. Even though, I mean, she seemed upset at the end. Do you think she knew what actually happened, or what I assume actually happened? The thing that Ennis imagined. But it's been rough to be a gay in the 60s. I know, man, it's late as fuck. That movie was long. Can we watch the happy parts? We're gonna go back through it and watch the happy parts.
Me and Molly were
And the
just
part where they have
the
sex,
beginning of the
probably
movie,
because
me
they're
and
so
Molly
horny.
were like talking
Oh, it's
so
so
much,
cute.
and we're like ha 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 ha.
And at the end,
Then
we were
all of a
seriously like
sudden,
this.
yeah, all of a sudden, there's just like the tenth scene, and me and Molly are like, what the fuck? What is
So
that?
we're like laughing and like joking.
And
Because
we're like, how did that just happen? It was so sudden. Like all
it
of a
did
sudden,
not seem sudden to you all. No, it was just us. Like
like was it not
they
sudden?
were okay.
Was it not like really?
Like I get that there was like a time lapse or whatever. Like it actually was like a month or something, or like 2 months. But like the scene right before that, they didn't. I don't know. I didn't really pick up on it. And then they were in the tent. And then
all of a sudden,
they were like hugging, sleeping or whatever. And I was
Spooning.
like, oh, that's cute, spooning, yeah, cuddling. So I was like, that's cute, right? That would be a good first step. And then no, all of a sudden he
no,
wakes
all
up
of a sudden,
and Ennis is like flipping shit. But then instead of like
but
being
then
like
they're like
GTFO,
fighting.
he's like,
They're like fighting and then like kissing, fighting, and then all of a sudden Jack's just like, "Oh, I'm gonna undo my pants now," and then
yeah,
Ennis
and he
was like,
takes off
"What the
his shirt
fuck?"
thing.
And then Ennis is like, "What
Might
are you
as well
doing?
do it
What are
too.
you doing?" And then all of a sudden
Except
he
it's more
flips
like
him over.
it's like this. It's like
Flips him over. What are you
we had to put
doing?
on subtitles because of what is
Yeah,
Ennis saying?
Ennis does not articulate. It's
Seriously, during that tense scene, he was like
there
he
was
was
a
like-
scene where he was
he was like,
talking about his brother and his sister.
I was like,
He was talking about his brother and his sister in this one scene, and then all of like this is how exactly how it sounded. $24.
I thought he said $4. I did not have any idea. And then at the end when he's like, I swear, Jack, except it's like, I was like,
I
what are you
swear,
saying
Jack.
right now?
Well, maybe if he opened his mouth a little more.
We're like, it was like that.
It was
too.
like, I swear, Jack. I swear, Jack.
Or how about, I love you, Jack. I want to be with you forever, Jack. Yes, I will move out to a cabin with you, and we can make out with our shirts off while some creepy ranger looks at
or
us.
when they were like fighting, or
That was cute.
when he lassoed him.
But Ennis doesn't have a sense of humor, so he was like, "Bitch, did you just lasso me?" And it was all pissed, and they punched him in the face. We thought they were play fighting, and then apparently it got really real.
No, not play. But
yeah, man, I know. Well, we were talking about the sex scene.
But this is our reaction after.
I'm really upset.
I'm really upset.
Because I loved it. And they were like, okay, back to the sex scene. Did Ennis not imply right before that he was like a virgin, like men or women wise?
That night.
Yeah, he's like, oh yeah, we're marching off to hell, and he's like, well, you may be a sinner, but I've never had the opportunity. Call me crazy, but did it not seem sudden? But I mean, not that I'm complaining. They totally should have been together, but just saying. Like I thought it should have been slower. Like okay, the first night they have the arm over, and the second.
And then all of a sudden, I ain't no queer. Me either.
I ain't no queer. Excuse me, is that on like the night after they did
pretty sure, guys.
Man, I know, but it's like the 60s. They were like, obviously Jack got the shit kicked out of him. So.
Yeah, and
for real?
Freaking, yeah. Did
that happen? But like, obviously, who gets a freaking tire blown off in their face and drowns in their own blood?
Yeah, no.
But it had to happen. I think that would have been way better. Like, you don't just make this movie and then. Should we watch the bonus features on being a cowboy? Bonus features on being a cowboy. Step 1: find a smoking hot partner and hot foot it to the mountains, biatch. Directing from the heart, Ang Lee. Obviously, Ang Lee. Is that a guy? Oh, I think it's a guy. I think Ang Lee's a man.
Can I tell them what you said?
No. Please
don't. That's
no.
the funniest part of the whole movie.
No, because what if someone knows I am? What if someone sees this and is offended? No, please don't. Please don't. I didn't mean it like that. I never meant it like that. Oh,
Are you gonna let me say it?
Whisper in my ear exactly what you would want to say.
Exactly what you said.
What? I forget what I said.
About when he missed the coyote.
And I was like, learn how to shoot.
Yeah.
All I said was learn how to shoot.
Yo. No, that's not what
I might have said learn how to. No. Okay, it's a term of endearment to me. Like, I call her a homo all the time, but I call her like a freak and stuff too. I didn't mean any offense. It's just us two, so I was like, learn how to shoot.
Yeah, faggot. And then she realized she was saying this to the guy that was actually gay.
I'm really sorry if that offends anyone.
I'm really sorry, Jack.
Man. I was gonna say something else about the sex scene.
Oh, we had to go. It's
he
like,
just got in there.
yeah,
That was
literally.
badly worded,
Oh yeah.
but-
Also, we were like making jokes about the sheep and them having sex with the sheep in the
Yeah, because they were
tent.
like, because we knew something happened in a tent, we weren't sure what, and then they were like holding the sheep, and we were like, oh, the sheep, and then they were all like holding it and like digging the feet on, and we were like, oh, sheep. No, we don't. Oh shit.
We're stuck.
At the end of the movie, we didn't joke at all.
No, we were
Pretty sure
like,
I was like this.
I know. I was pretty sure that I wanted to kill myself. Anyways, we gotta go.
It's depressing. We'll post one later where I can
go get your
redeem
shovel.
myself. Yeah. Oh, get that camera out of my face.